Colossians 1 and 15 say? Who's in the image of the what? Let's look at it. Who is in the image of the invisible God, right? The firstborn of every creature. So they tell you in one breath that God is invisible. Ooh, spooky. 1 minute we being made in the image and after the likeness of God. And the next minute, God is invisible. Now how could that be? Either we supposed to be invisible and don't understand, that we supposed to be invisible, or somebody stepped in and changed some things around to the point where we no longer see the Most High Heavenly One. Yep, Colossians 1 and 15. I'm going to put it up in the blue letter in just a second as well. Because you got to stop and pause and look at these things and ask these questions if we're serious about our salvation. So who is in the image of the invisible God? The firstborn of every creature. Now this is important because again, if we're reading the Word of the Most High, then when I start to do some investigating to understand whether or not what they printed here in English is what they actually put in Greek or what they put in the Hebrew, it should line up. It really shouldn't make any, shouldn't be no big difference, right? So if there is a difference, then you got some questions, right? Yeah. You should have some questions. Because if you don't have questions, then unfortunately, we know you pretending to be asleep. People don't like to hear that, but I might as well let you know. We at a point right now in our growth and development where we have to really, really now not be afraid to question these things. So in the Strong's Concordance, the word invisible is arotos. Now this word arotos, at the root of it is the word aura. Okay? When they say this word arotos, it says unseen, that which cannot be seen, example, invisible. And then, if we go to the Thayer's Greek lexicon, alright, it says unseen or that cannot be seen, that is invisible in the latter sense of God, invisible nature, perfections. It talks about Plato. Why are you talking about Plato?
Well,
what does this have to do with God? Because Plato and God, what they was cool or something. Why Plato? And I'm looking in. I'm gonna also look in. This is the word G 517. I'm also gonna look in the Bible concordance that I have right here. I just want us to be clear. G 517. Alright, and it reads 517, the word rotos, again, from invisible thing. Alright? Now, it comes from the word poraptos, visible, open to view, along with the word the prefix of the word, the says the word Alpha. And they say first letter of Greek alphabet, Christ is Alpha, to indicate that he is the beginning and the end. Okay, beautiful. So in Colossians, they're preaching about a invisible God, right? When we go to Revelations, they give an actual description of this God, right? Revelation 1 talk about this God being, starting from around verse 12, 13, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, the girt about the paps with a golden girdle, and his head and his hairs were white like wool. But I thought it was invisible. As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace, and his voice is the sound of many waters. Okay, so is this Son of God invisible? Or does the Son of God have an image? See, there's a conflict here. And that's why we're asking how come we don't see the word Bible in here. Right? Because clearly someone has stepped in. Clearly someone is trying to pull us away into the doctrine of the what? The Antichrist. Remember 1 John 4 talks about those who are not preaching that. Let's look at it. Let's remind ourselves. 1 John 4. And 1, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Jesus